were born for this, as you are Spartans. Fly your flags high, give it your all. No fear, no regret to die. Battle for your crest. Fire burns are pumping from your chest. Second is not best. We are more than just man, for we are the Spartans.
Welcome back everybody, a Pro Spartan Gamer with the SP Spartans Master League Series, Episode 2, and the first new signing of the series, Yam Beara. Looks a bit of a tank, 29 years old, a bit older than we would have liked, but we haven't got any money, so we had to go in the cheap section. We've given him a home, he was a free contract, didn't have anywhere, he was living in a shop entrance under a newspaper, and we've given him a home at the Spartans. There he is, big boy, 191 centimetres tall, 84 kilos, built like a brick shit house, and he's at the Spartans, only on 342,000 a year. We still haven't got rid of a lot of shit from the team. At the moment we are left with Jerry Rice in goal, and we've played one match which was a boring 0-0. Not showing you any highlights, so there's nothing to show you. Jerry Rice did make a couple half sensible saves in goal. We were a bit worried, and our next game is against Cardiff, and we still haven't got a goalie, so we are struggling a bit. Let me just show you the people who we're looking at on the listed. We've gone through and we have put a lot of people on this list that we think we might be able to afford to get. We're going to obviously not Mina, Ricardson, Keane or Davis or Junior. Those are just long-term aims, but a lot of these are all under the age of 22, and once we sort it out, we are going to see if we can get some of them in. A lot poorer than we would usually look to buy at this stage, but loads of money in the transfer budget, but the same old chestnut in the salary budget, only 1.3 mil, and that's after getting rid of Arcaz and a couple others. So we're going to have to see what we can do there. It's not looking very promising about getting people in. We've had a couple bids turned down for Gerson and someone else who we went for. At the moment the scout is doing nothing but digging up more crap. I mean, they came in with Hernandez from Bayern Munich. I know I'm ignoring the budget, but just to show you, well, I can't see it at the moment. They wanted 46 million for him, so we can't afford that. Why the scout even got that up, I don't know. Needs sacking. Anyway, we will show you some highlights, if there is any, from the Cardiff City Stadium game against Cardiff, and then we've got 2 days before the window, and if we don't get anybody in, we are going to have a real struggle this season. So I'll catch up with you after the Cardiff game and see how that goes. There will be live comms and that further down the line, but at the moment we haven't got a squad or a team that resembles anything like half sensible with Jerry Rice in goal, so that's what it is. There's the side, Jerry Rice in goal, 40 as a goalie. Chevret does look decent at right back. We might give him some time to try and develop. Hopefully we can bring the youngster in at left back this game, give him his first taste. I don't know what gonorrhea is like in centre back. 60, not very good, so he won't play there. So we've got two good right backs and not a lot else really from the default players. Hetic is alright. We're just about to sell Rainey, who's been made captain in this game, but we're going to play Castledine in there and push him a bit forward. Obviously Harvey's in because we've just sold Arcaz. Like I say, we are struggling with a squad at the moment. Okay, see you on the other side.
Here we are then, Cardiff City Stadium. Spartans attacking well into Mihajlovic. Dryden's in early. Oh, and Dresden in the attacking midfield position has managed to pop up with the goal. And the pro Spartan looks chuffed. Dresden looks chuffed. It's pissing down with rain here. We've got a goal to the good. Early doors inside the first 10. Good move that. Good link-up play from Mihajovic. Not a forward we've ever used before in the default. But ball came into him. Didn't he do well there? Done excellent. All about him really. Good finish from Dresden. He's been there and thereabouts in the default team for years. He's not really ever done anything. He's only 62 rating, but he put that away with his wrong peg. With his swinger. 1-0. Ball into the box. Get up. Jan Bera leaves it drop. 37 gone here. Cardiff starting to ump it up here a bit. Oh my God. And he's levered that clear. I don't know, that was Chevrick, I think. Long throw. He's up, number 9, that's poor. Let the cross in and no one there to defend. They cut out Jan Bera, our big boy. And Geltez or something, I don't know how you say that. He scored, Bakuna celebrating with him, and it's 1-1, and it's no more than the Welsh team deserve. They've been better than us. We got that surprise lead. Nothing else to show in this game, really, boys and girls. Jan Bera 1-1 with Jerry Rice in goal. Second game drawn. You've got to be more than happy with that, really. 2 draws to start the season. Like I say, our side not really complete yet. We go into the window now. 2 days left before the window shuts, and that is what it's all about now for us. There you see it. 1 shot for the Spartans. That's all we had. So we are now heading towards that transfer window to try and get as many in as possible. So there you see us, 15th in the table, 2 wins, 2 draws, 1 goal, 1 against. Everything's looking pretty even, but it's early doors, isn't it? Very early doors in this Sky Bet Championship. Anything could happen, and we need to bring people in now. That's what it's all about, bringing people through the door. Jan Bera, our only signing so far. There's money in for Harvey, he'll be gone. 1.2 mil. Just get rid. No salary in any of these on, which doesn't help the salary there. You see 78,000. You're going to struggle to bring anything else in for 78,000. Is there a way of selling people and putting in that salary budget? Is that what one of those things were? Now, Marian Bodu interests me. Low salary, 11 mil, but he could be a really good player. This Middleton doesn't look bad from Hibernian. But him and Atawin are very similar left wingers. I don't know whether we go for either. Release clause is very poor on both of them, so we're almost going to make no money on them, even if we sort of make them into decent players. We've got to bring this goalie in Lamper. It's a no-brainer, really. And Gerson, I think, is a no-brainer. Look at this market value of 22 mil. Release clause of 29 mil. He's a no-brainer, really. Get him in for nothing, pay him a pittance, and then sell him for golden dollar. I mean, where else do you get a deal like that? Christ. Bodu, I do like the look of. We do need a centre forward. We need something that's going to excite the fans, and he's 18 and he's got a future, surely. Him and Gerson and the goalie at the moment, I think, are the 3 favourites on there. Get them in the bloody door. That's what I'm saying. We're going to get the goalie in first, and we're paying him not a lot. Under 350 a year, not bad. Not bad, to be honest. And then it's who else? One of those left wings or neither? This is a thing. This is a quandary. Who's better out of Middleton and Atemwen? Atemwen? He sounds Welsh, but he's not. He's as black as the ace of spades. So he can't be Welsh, I wouldn't have thought. As he's been down the coal mine all day. Gerson. Bodu. Get Bodu in the door, I reckon. And I reckon... I don't know about those other 2. It's the release fee that worries me. Like I say, you're only making 2 mil. And that ain't nothing. Middleton's release fees near enough exactly the same as what we pay for him. Back searching again. Seiler looks decent, perhaps from Monaco. We could really do a centre back or a defensive midfield player. It's getting to the stage now where we're getting, you know, we don't want to waste the time and put these bids in. We know we've only got a mil salary and we don't want to waste it on the wrong players. This Redding looks quite decent, I must admit, centre forward. Don't know what sort of money he would be. He'd be a good one perhaps to get in on loan, but it looks a lot harder to get people in on loan this year. Lots of youngsters we've put in this list to have a look at, because that's the sort of, you know, the first year or the first couple of years until we get up into that Premier League, it is going to be a battle. Now he looks good. This one could be like a Lipton from years ago, this Mooney. His stats look really good, but, you know, again, where's that release fee button? So you can pay the release fee and just have it over and done with. And he doesn't want hardly anything on the salary. 182. He's like a Yambera, 2 bargain basement players. We can cut down a bit on the transfer, but I think he'd be a good signing. T Mooney. Aboa. Again, another reasonable, but his salary's putting me off. He's not impressed with that offer, so he's a no-go zone. Manuel Fernandez, he'd be fantastic to get in on loan, but I don't think we would have a chance of that probably. Let's have a look. Be alright if it's only a mil, but they're not impressed with that. And as it goes on loans, I've never seen that move. You can only go slide it along about half a mil or a mil, and it doesn't move at all. Left winger, we're desperate for wingers. All 4 positions up front really we're desperate for. You know, a centre forward, an attacking mid, or number 10, and 2 wingers either side. We need all of them. There's Gerson again, showed his face. Di Matter, he would be a good player from Anderlecht, but I expect he's going to cost a lot of money. Good signing though, one to look at another day maybe. Deech. Benny the Bigwig. Seiler, going back to him, his stats look decent. Dribbling, ball control, 20, Hull can play in the hole. I like the look of him, and no salary, and he's happy with that. Not a lot of actual, you know, hardly anything on the actual transfer fee either, is it? We can bump that up a little bit. His release fee's only 6 mil. I reckon he's worth a punt. Looks a good player. Get him in and see what he can do. And that's our last one to deal with. There's the goalie in. There's a Lamper signing on the dotted line with the chairman. I don't like the chairman. He's got bad breath and a bald head. And in a few years' time, he'll probably stink of piss as well. I hope I ain't got to put up with that for too long. So it's the last day of the window, and there they are talking to one another. And once again, it's Dryden, someone looking to buy Dryden. That's 3 dummy Master Leagues I've ran through, and every time someone's been trying to sell Dryden. Be so good if it was someone else, because that's a bit of a old chestnut really. So here's the deals on the table. Good deal, bring Seiler in, bring Bodu in. Get him through the door. He's only 70 at the moment rating, and his physical strength is going to be a bit of a worry, I think, Bodu, but he's got some other good attributes. I like the look of him. He was my number 1 target, and I'm getting him in for only 300,000. Transfer budget's irrelevant really. We've got 10 hours left on this deadline day, and we've got 1 in the door. What else has happened here? We've got another bid in for someone then, have we? Oh, it's Mihailovic. Good bid. 2 mil, not a lot of salary, but why not? Let him go. We've just bought in Bodu. 1 in, 1 out. And he's 117 on the salary, so he's He's one of the dearer players in the default side. And we'll bring Seiler in. So look at Seiler. Of those three, he's the best in my opinion. The left wingers. We've dumped Middleton back to Scotland. Gerson's an absolute no-brainer. He's got to come through the door. We said that, but we're just biding our time. Good stats. Young enough. 22 million market value. You know, I think we're going to go with Gerson, and I think probably Seiler out of those two, I reckon. And Seiler is left-footed. He can play in the hole. He can play off the right. He can play off the left, or up top. So Gerson's in. Hopefully he's our star signing. 6 hours to go. Right, we're going to have another go at Mooney. Can we get Mooney through the door? They want more money now for him. His release fee was only 9.7, so we don't need to pay 10.9. Again, why isn't there a release fee button on the team up above? Check it, pay the release fee. That would be so much easier, wouldn't it, than trying to get the figures that don't actually match. Bloody stupid. Just these little things that just have annoyance on PES sometimes, that if they just thought about it, and why have they put a graphic pay the release fee and then not put a check on it? 4 hours left now. Oh, they've broken down with Mooney. We didn't want to waste time on him and him not come through the door. Broken down with Mooney. He did not see a future at our club. Well, the bastard can fuck off then. I don't see a future for you. Bullet to the head. We needed a centre back in, really. And Mooney ain't coming. Well, we've got to make a decision on one of these, and I think Seiler's got to come through the door. Youth team prospect level 3. Some good attributes there. Physical contact, again, the same as Bodu, is a little bit of a worry, because it's going to mean we've got quite a lightweight forward line. But he has got better stats than Atem Win, and he is 3 years younger, and he's cheaper, and his release fee is higher. 6 mil, it's not majorly higher, but it's a couple mil more than what, and his salary is cheaper. Ideally, we'd like to sign both, but we haven't got the money to do so, so we're going to have to make a decision on one or the other. And I think it's going to have to be Seiler. Come on, come to us. It's going to take 2 hours. He's in the door though. So goalie in, Seiler in. Now we need a centre back, and that's what we're looking for. We ain't got a lot of money. Tapia, he looks decent. Oh, some good stats. Argentinian, he's 25. Can we get it down? He only wants 162,000. He could come in and leave us with change. See if we can get him in the door. See if we can get him in the door. This will take 2 hours, will it? An hour. This clock's ticking. Is he going to come in or not? Tapia, are you in? Oh, they want 177 and we've only got 171. Christ, can't you find some corns down the back of the city? Oh my god. Surely that chairman's got a stash under his bloody mattress along with his wank rags. He must have 6,000 short, and we go in without a centre back. It's no time now. It's all over. So we can't get anyone up from the youth team. There's no one in there above 60 in the centre back. And there it goes. The window shuts. We end up with what we got. It's not bad, considering it did look bad. The next game is an FA Cup tie against Stoke. We got Stoke twice actually. We got on, there you see, we got them in the Cup and at Spartan Park, all within a week. And the side looks like this. Let's just sort it out then. New goalie in, Lamper. He's an old boy really. He's only going to be with us a couple of seasons, but he'd do a job for us. Jan Bear at the back. Gerson can play anywhere across the midfield or the front three. Siler can cut in from either wing. Bodu will become our main striker. We are a little bit light up top. And the other thing that we've not got, which I was saying to you guys earlier, we've not got anything off the bench. And the bench last year on Pez was so important the last 15 minutes. If you had pace to bring off the bench, you could cut in behind. We had a regenerated Ruben Castro on one Master League I done last year, and he was amazing off the bench. Guaranteed to assist or nearly score a goal every game off the bench. Just got him on for the last 20 and he ran rings around a tired defence. He really did. So Coulson, Drysdale or Pallister are going to have to play whoever can take the shirt until Christmas, I suppose, in those wide positions. Hopefully Bodu and Siler will come in and do a good job, and a lot is pinned on Gerson in the midfield. 78, our highest ranked player, he's got to step up to the plate. That's what we got, dudes. Anyway, see you soon. Pro Spartan Gamer out. Episode 2 done and dusted. That's our team till Christmas. Let's hope we'll be singing when Santa comes down the chimney.